Okay, guys, we're going to finish this up with the rest of the brochure and then be done for our lesson today. We're at part 9 here, and when we are talking about multiplying, what direction will we move? Yes, we'll move to the right. So you'll notice that these two move to the right, and this one moves to the left. So take a moment and solve this one. You move it 2 spots, you're going to get it 34. Your decimal is right here. You don't have to put it in because the decimal represents a whole number. Moving on to B, you're going to move it 3 spots. Take a moment and do it. And you're going to get 186. It looks like there are 2 empty spots. To add 2 zeros, meaning I got 18,600. And for dividing, someone will probably is curious as to know where my decimal is. I don't see a decimal place here. In fact, because this is a whole number, my decimal is always at the end right here. If it's not there to begin with, it's always after that last number. So now I need to move my decimal after I put it in 2 spots. Let's take a moment and do that. And you should get 1.52. Okay, part 10, write the missing exponent to correctly complete the equation. So I'm taking this number and I'm dividing it by a power of 10 to get 2.3. So if I'm dividing, I need to know how many spots to go over to the, to the left. So I start here and I need to get to here. So count those spots for me. And what exponent power are we at? We're at the 3rd power. And it wants to know which power we are multiplying it by to get to a whole number. Our decimal is going to start here and it needs to end here. So take a moment and count your spots. And your exponent should represent. On to the back. Look at the number table below. The original numbers are multiplied or divided by the powers of 10 to create a new number. So let's look at this. 20 to get to 200. I'm multiplying by the power of, I'm just adding 1 extra 0. So I'm multiplying it by 10 to the 1st power because it's telling me I need to move it over 1 spot. This number here, 75.6, I need to get to 7,600. So my decimal needs to be over here enough that I can get to 7,000. So if I move it over 1 spot, I only get 756. If I move it over 2 spots, I get 7,560. So this one is 10 to the 2nd power. First one was 10 to the 1st power. The second one was 10 to the 2nd power. The third one, I need to get 184 to 18,400. My decimal starts right here. I'm going to end up moving it 1, 2 to add the 2 zeros so that it equals this number right here. And if I added 2 zeros, it's now to which power? Yep, the 2nd power. I'm going from 9.5 to 95.1. So my decimal has got to be after the 5. So I'm only moving it 1 spot. So that's 10 to the 1st power. And I am going from 90 to 0.90. So I'm actually making it smaller. So it means I need to divide. So my decimal is here and I'm dividing. So I got to go over to 0.90. So my point's got to become right here in front of this 9. And in order to do that, it's 10 to the second. But here, it says select the original numbers that were multiplied by 10 to the second to create the new numbers. Multiplied. Remember, you can't count this one because it was divided. So take a moment, check off the numbers you have, and put them into the thing, and you'll find out your answer. Remember, put it into a sheet protector when you are finished.